Alright, we are still looking at the sketching of isometric objects, and this will be the third question that I'll be solving on the sketching of isometric objects. This is a WAEC standard question, and here we have three orthographic views of an object whose isometric view is to be produced. Now, let's analyze what we have on the board. This is the front view. What we have here is the front view of the object. This is the top view or the plan of the object, and this is the end view or side view of the object. So we have to produce the orthographic view of this object. Very important thing to pay attention to is this point X, which is known as the lowest point. It is usually stated in the question or in the instruction that take point X as the lowest point. So this point X is the lowest point, and we want to sketch the object. So let's look at it. As you know that in freehand sketching, we usually make use of three materials: drawing paper, the pencil, and also the soft eraser. So those are three things that we are making use of. So the first thing that we have to do is to draw the horizontal projection plane. So you sketch it free-handed. I believe this line is straight. Let me redraw it. So if it is not straight, you can erase it as I usually tell you. Okay, so the next thing that we have is the point X is here, the lowest point is here. Now, this line that goes like this, we have to put it in this direction at an angle of 30 degrees. At an angle of 30 degrees, this line will go in this direction, and also this line will go in this direction at an angle of 30 degrees. I think that this one is okay. So we have it at an angle of 30 degrees. So let's produce this rectangle here. Let's produce this rectangle. So if you produce the rectangle, so we are going to have it. So the distance from here to here is 80. That means from here to here is 80 millimeters. So let's say from here, take your ruler, place it here, and take a measurement of 80 millimeters. So here we have 80 millimeters. And then, so from here to here is 50 millimeters. Take a measurement with your ruler, 50 millimeters. Let's say we have it here. So I'm going to rub this off so that I can have space here. So the next thing is we have the distance from here to here to be 15 millimeters. So draw this up a bit like this. So draw a line up. So let's say this is 15 millimeters from here to here, 15 millimeters. So also produce a line at this point. So take a measurement 15 millimeters. You can join this together like this. So you can join this together and also produce a line from here like this. Okay, so let's say this is 15 millimeters here. So we join this together like this. So this is 15 millimeters. So here we have 15 millimeters. Okay, so let's produce the base. Let me shift this backward a bit. So let's say we have it here. So it's not a square, it's a rectangle. So it's not a square, it's a rectangle. Okay, so we take this backward. So this goes backward like this. Okay, so it goes backward, and then so we join this, we join it with this. Okay, so the next thing that we have here, let's produce this rectangle here. This rectangle, let's produce it. So so we draw this, and then the measurement of that is 15 millimeters. So it is 15 millimeters. So let's take it like this as 15 millimeters. So we have this. Now let's build a cuboid. So like this, let's build it. We need to build it for us to form this thing. For us to form this thing, whose thickness is this rectangle. So let's form something like this. Okay, so let's form it like this and take it to this side. So try as much as possible to form something like this. So that will help you to get the work done without stress. And then, so this goes upward like this. Okay, so I can join this together. Alright, by joining this together, I need to remove this. This is not to be shown, so I need to remove this. Okay, this is not to be shown. So we want to form this shape. So, and if you look at what we have here, this thing that we have here, this is the front view, and this is the plan. This is the plan, or I mean, this shape, this rectangular shape here. So let me call it 1, and this is it. This rectangle is its plan. So it extends forward. So what we are going to do here is that let's get this shape here. So let's get this shape. So for us to get that shape, okay. So let's take, as we have there, it is 40, and the whole of this is 80. So we take 20 to this side. From here, take 20 to this side. So here we have what? We have 40. We have 40. So from this point here, so draw a line like this, and from this point, produce this line like this. Let this go. Okay, so produce this line like this, and then we do the same thing here. So this comes like this, and this comes like this. Okay. All right. So let's erase this. So we need to remove this. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this. Okay. Then this has to be removed. I will remove this part too. I'll remove this. So this is not going to show. This will not show there. All right. So I need to produce this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I will extend this. So this comes forward. This also comes forward. So and then, so if I extend it like this, and I join this together with it, so it has a thickness. So which form that rectangle. So it forms that rectangle. So I join this together with this, and so this will go backward. So go backward. This is not going to be a curve. So this also goes backward. So I have a straight line here. Okay. So this will not be there, and this will not be there. So this will not be there. So it will be hidden. So the top part of this curve will be hidden from outside. So it's not going to be shown. So then we have what? We have this shape. don't forget that I said this is the end elevation. It is the end elevation. So it is the end elevation. We have the end elevation. So this is the end elevation. So we are going to have what? We are going to have something like this around here. So how are we going to form that? How are we going to form that? So what we have is that from this point here, from this point, okay, so from this point at the midpoint here and here, so the thickness of this is 15 millimeters. So 15 from here to here. So this is 40 from here to here. So here we take what? Take 10 inward and take 10 inward. So that's what that is. Okay, is it 10? So it's 40. So 40. So we take what? We take so this is what? This is 40. So we take what? We need 15. So okay, we just need 15. So just put what? Take a measurement of what? Of 15. So get the center of this. And take 7.5 to this side, 7.5 to this side. When you get to this center. So then, so you produce what? Produce, if you look at it, so it comes to this point, ends at this point. So what I'm saying is that I produce a curve like this, and also I produce a curve like this to this point. And also, so from here to here, so we have the curve. So this will not show. This will not show. So then this will go backward. So this will go backward like this. So when you touch this point, so then it goes what? It goes upward. It goes upward like this. I think it'll be touching this. So it goes upward. To touch this point. Touch this point. So this will not be there again. This will not be there again. So we have it like this. So this is what we are asked to produce. This is what we are asked to produce. So it's going to look like this. So when you have produced this, so it will look like this. So I'm trying to make it more visible. Alright, so this is the solution to the problem. So it's a very simple question, but you need to somehow technical. So you need to practice. So if you can practice, just look for more questions that have to do with sketching of isometric objects, sketch them. So as time goes on, you will get it. I believe that you get it. I believe that you get it. So thank you for listening. God bless you.